Women never regret cheating when they get caught. They only regret cheating when you finally move on. So I want you to understand this, guys. Your girl never regrets cheating on you even when you catch her. Okay? She doesn't care. When you bust her, okay? You find her emails or you find her text messages that she's been getting it on with some other guy, some dude at work or some dude from her gym, some dude she met on the street. She's not worried about that, okay? She doesn't regret the fact that she cheated. She's not like, oh, if I could take this all back, I would, right? She doesn't regret it then. The only time a woman regrets cheating is when you finally move on, okay? And that usually happens not during your relationship, but after, because after you bust her cheating, I hate to say it, a lot of you guys don't dump these chicks, right? They give you some sob story, tell you I'm never gonna do it again, as they continue to do it, and then you stick with them like suckers, right? It's not until she's finally done with you, and she finally just ends it with you because she met some other high-value Chad that she was cheating on you with. It's not until she monkey branches to another guy, and then you're forced, okay? You are forced to move on and just pick up the pieces, right? You might take a few months to heal and then finally get back out there. Then you forget all about her. You start to get resentful of her. You're like, oh, how could I let that bitch take advantage of me? Start going out with your boys again. And then finally, okay, finally you meet another girl and she's bomb, she's cool, she's hot, better looking than she was, younger than she was, your ex. And then you finally move on. You legitimately move on. Okay, you legitimately move on, and then your ex finds out about it, whether through your social media or friends or family. She finds out that you finally moved on. That is when she regrets it, especially if the girl is better looking than her. It kills her. It kills her. Because what have I told you guys? Your ex-girlfriend does not want to see you happy after you guys break up. Stop kidding yourselves. She does not want you to see, she does not want to see you happy, because if she sees you happy, it makes her question her decision. Okay? If she sees you crushing it out there, becoming successful, right? Growing, expanding as a man, moving up in the world, that kills her because it makes her regret her decision. Okay? The last thing your ex wants to see you do is succeed out there and become happy and find some younger, hotter piece of ass to replace her with. That's the last thing she wants. What your ex really wants is to see you fail, to see you crying the rest of your life, to see you become a loser, to see you end up homeless, right? Living in your car or living in a tent under the freeway. That's what she'd rather see, because then it will confirm her decision that, yes, I dropped that bum. I dumped his ass. Okay? He was a loser, he was a bum, and I dropped him. So you have to understand, when you do move on, and you move on to bigger, better things, especially if you're a follower of my work, you are going to move on to bigger, better things. And she will find out about it. She is going to want to kick herself. Okay? She's going to want to kick herself for cheating on you, for not being faithful, for not trying to work it out with you. She is going to hate herself for that. Why? Because she let go of you, right? You turned out to be the winning lotto ticket. You turned out to be the golden egg. You turned out to be a winner, a champion, and she let you go, okay? She let you go. And now she has to live with that for the rest of her life, especially as she gets older, as she gets more wrinkles, as she gets more crow's feet, as she starts to get a little bit of that turkey neck, as she starts to get a little bit of that male stubble growing on her chin. As her hair starts to become more stringy, it's no longer soft and bouncy, you know? That is when she's really, really going to start kicking herself, because she had you. She had you. Okay, no different than my exes. My exes who've dumped me in the past. I told you the two main exes that I had from the 2000s. One was we broke up in like 2002, and then obviously my ex from 2006. All right, I've done coaching videos on those chicks. I said these dumbass chicks dumped a future millionaire. They dumped a future successful guy. They're idiots. And now look at them, right? My ex from 2006, 2 kids, 2 different daddies. Life is completely screwed. She's now over 40. getting lots of Botox, lip fillers, like just looking like the Terminator these days. She lost that just natural beauty that she used to have, just looking like yeah, the Terminator, like a cyborg, because that's what happens when you start injecting your face with all of these chemicals and fillers and Botox. Screws up your face. Okay, my ex from 2002 that we broke up, she doesn't have kids, never got married, but she's still single. She's living in, you know, the shit town of like the worst part of Hayward, California, and living alone with cats. How do you think she's feeling? Right? So understand, you know, and these chicks both cheated on me. Okay, these chicks both cheated on me. And did they regret it at the time they cheated? Let me tell you, they did not. They did not. Okay, they did not regret it when they cheated on me. You know when they regretted it? When they saw me move on. When they saw me move on, that's when they were like, maybe I was wrong. Oh, you know, maybe we could work this out. Oh, you know, is there a chance for us? It's like, hey, biatch, where was this 3 months ago? Why are you just coming back now? Understand, fellas, these chicks do not regret cheating on you when it happens. Even if you catch them in the act. You kick open the door, there she is, butt naked, with riding this dude she just met at the club. Right? She doesn't regret it at all when it's happening. At all. The time she'll regret it is when you finally move on. And this is why it is imperative, once you catch a chick cheating on you, you got to DTB. Right? What does DTB stand for? You got to dump that bitch. Okay? You got to dump that bitch and you got to move on. Because once a cheater, always a cheater. Hate to tell you. Once a cheater, always a cheater. That's just the way she's made. That is the way she's made. And so, yeah, don't give any reparations to these exes of yours or these girlfriends of yours that cheat on you and, oh, we gotta work it out, we gotta work it out. No. Once she goes there, it's done. But in the same sense too, not to just blame her, just like I don't just blame my exes for cheating on me. I mean, I take accountability. I was like, hey, I was blue pill. Hey, I gave you too much attention. Hey, I treated you too well. And that was a lot of it too, is I treated these girls too well. They'll never admit that. Never ever in a million years admit that I treated them well. But I did. I treated them with too much respect. I treated them with, you know, too much dignity, and they didn't deserve that. Because hoes can't appreciate that. That's what they were. They're hoes. They're sluts. I don't care if they're watching this right now. You're a hoe. You're a hoe. You're a slut. You know you are. You're a thought. That's why you cheated. And that's why you're always going to cheat. You're going to cheat on everybody you date, as they did, and as they continue to. Right? Just like your exes who cheat. They're going to cheat on you, and they're going to cheat on the next guy. So don't feel like, oh my God, I'm losing her. What if she's the one? No, she's a cheating ass thought. Okay? She's a cheating thought, and you are better than that. You can do better than her. You don't need her. You can move on, right? Take the lessons you learned from me in 7 months of mastery in my 33 Secrets program. Take them and apply it out there. You can get a better looking girlfriend. Okay? I use the same techniques to get better, younger, hotter girls to replace these. You know, to replace these girls, like specifically my 2 exes back in the past. Replace them over and over and over and over with several different women. I continue to move on. And the more I moved on, the more it burned them. Because the more distance there was between us, the less likely they knew that I was ever going to come back to them. They're like, why would this guy ever come back to me? I'm in my late 30s now. Oh my gosh, I'm in my 40s now. He's still getting girls in their early 20s and late teens. Oh my gosh, why would he want me? You're right, why would I want you? It's only now that you know you have no more power, you know it's over, and you know I've moved on to bigger, better things, and you know I've become successful, that you're sorry. That is the time, guys, that these girls are sorry. They're not sorry when they cheat on you. They could give a rat's ass how much it hurts you. They could give 2 shits about how down in the dumps you are, how just devastated you are that this girl who you loved, you invested in emotionally, you thought was going to be the mother of your children, just kicked you in the balls and jumped in the sack and let some dude do her, you know, completely raw without even a condom, and then just blast up inside of her. Oh, how could he? We can work this out. No, we can't work this out. It's completely over, because now you're tainted, biatch. You're tainted, girl. You're tainted, and we've got no more future together. And this is why I tell you guys, the second she cheats, just move on. Okay? Just move on. Because that is the time where she will finally see your value. She will finally see how wrong she is. I mean, you should use it as motivation to move on. The fact that this bitch thought you were so low value, thought you were such a chump, thought you were so blue pill that she could get away with just stabbing you in the back and thinking that you would never find out about it. Right? Which you did, okay? Which you did. And now that you did, you should use that as motivation. The fact that she didn't believe in you. She didn't have trust in you. She didn't have faith in you. You should use that as motivation to go prove yourself. That you are who you are. Remind that bitch of who you are. You're still that same alpha that she met way back in the club or wherever you met that chick, right? You're still that same alpha guy, and go prove it. And then, you know, all those good things about you, give that to the next girl. Don't give it to your ex. Give that to the next girl. And if she doesn't deserve it, save it for the next one after that. Okay? Because like I said, these chicks do not and will not ever regret cheating on you when it's happening. As shocked as she may be, like, oh my God, you caught me. A lot of these bitches will turn it on you. Like, how dare you check my email? How dare you look at my phone? You know, it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not ignore the fact that you're banging some other dude, right? Let's not ignore the fact that you are riding the baloney pony. Let's not kid ourselves here. So understand, even when it's happening, even when you bust her, right? Even when you bust her face to face with some other dude, a lot of these chicks sadly will still not admit it. Oh, that's my cousin. That's my cousin. Oh, so you make out and grab your cousin's crotch? You know, they'll still never admit it. This is why I say the only time they're ever going to regret it is when you finally move on. When you just leave that bitch in the past and you move on with your life. Okay, even if you haven't moved on to another girl yet, you could start moving on to a new business venture, start working on that, your career, whatever you need to do, investing, making more money, getting into better shape. You're just moving on to bigger and better things. You're just regaining who you are after that bad breakup. And when she sees, like, shit, this guy is happy without me, he can function without me, you know, a lot of times that's enough. But especially when you finally meet another girl, man, that's like the nail in the coffin, right? That is the nail in the coffin. When she sees your vacation photos with this chick, you're running off to Cabo together, you know, you're taking trips to Hawaii together, and you're just enjoying your lives together, you know, having pina coladas and all that other stuff. She's gonna see that and be like, oh my gosh, you know, what did I do? What did I do? And then fast forward 5 years, 10 years, when you become successful, when you become a multi-millionaire, and she becomes a single mom with 2 kids from 2 dads, she'll look back and just, oh my God, what did I do? What did I do? All I could get now are low-value males. All I could get now are the lower tier guys who have nothing going on. Those are the only guys willing to settle for a single mom, or willing to settle for some 50-year-old, you know, 50-year-old chick living in Hayward, living with cats, right? They will come to the realization. As I've always told you guys, as men, we always get the last laugh, right? Take it for what it is. We always get the last laugh. And for you ladies, if you don't want your man to laugh in your face one day, to, you know, rub it in that he's successful and you turned out to be shit in life, or rub it in that he got a younger, hotter woman and you're aging like a prune, aging like a raisin. If you don't want that to happen, hey, be a good woman. Don't cheat on these guys, okay? Don't cheat. Stop being so hypergamous. Stop trying to replace every guy you date. Stop constantly trying to look for the next shiny object out there. Just realize that, hey, maybe this guy's pretty good. Maybe he's a little beta in some areas, but I could work with him on that. He's a pretty good guy. He comes home. He seems loyal to me. He treats me well. Could I get better if I wanted to? Sure. But at some point you have to realize, come on, man, enough is enough. You know, it's like you're not going to be able to hang on to your SMV forever. And the older you get, the more you lose that as a female. And the more you lose that, the lower tier males you will eventually end up with. And I'm trying to help you. I'm even trying to help women on this channel too. Anyway, guys, as usual, drop your comments below about tonight's coaching video. Let me know your thoughts. Tell me about the exes that you've had that have cheated on you. Tell me I'm wrong, right? That they did not, even though they were trying to act sorry, they did not regret cheating on you. Like if they could take it back, they probably wouldn't. Like, oh, if I could just take back not having sex with this hot guy behind your back, would I take back? No, they wouldn't take it back. The only time they want to take that back is when you finally move on, right? Because you'll move on, and then that dude who just banged them will move on too to the next hot piece of ass, and she'll be left alone going, oh my God, that dude didn't even care about me, and he did, and now he's with somebody else. You know, that's when she'll regret it. That's when she'll be truly sorry. That's the time. But drop your comments below. I love to hear them. I love to read them. And as always, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Do it now. Do it for me. Hit that like button, guys. Also, hit the notification bell right next to it so you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. Also, you'll be notified whenever I go live on YouTube, whenever I live stream. You will be the first to find out about it. So this is why you want to be notified as well, because I'm tired of hearing you guys going, hey, you didn't tell me you were going live. It's like, dude, you would have known if you were notified, so hit the notification bell. And more importantly, please make sure you subscribe to my channel, guys. Okay, it helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm because they don't like to promote content like this for obvious reasons, because it helps guys like you, helps guys like me. So they don't like to help us. So the way that you can help us and help build our tribe and reach other men is by subscribing to my channel. And for you guys who want to support all of this incredible content I am teaching you guys, all this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content I'm teaching you, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 months to mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you, yep, just like you, how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s. Same exact type of women that myself and all of my coaching students all around the world are out there approaching and closing every single week. And I kid you not, we are making it happen every single week. Okay, and I want you to join us. I want you to become one of us. I want you to learn these skills. Okay, and right now the first month is only $1. It's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons from me. So take advantage of it. And all you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video. I'm out. And yes, I'm signing out from home. Gonna get back on the road pretty soon here. So doing as many coaching videos as I can from home.